Okay, I'll be talking about today the Boss ME-70 multi-effects pedal. Basically, I like this pedal a lot because generally pedals, multi-effects pedals, they come just with presets alone. This pedal comes with presets and you have pedal board mode. Pedal board mode, for those who don't know, I like to do these videos are mainly for people who don't know a lot about guitar. But yeah, as I was saying, pedalboard mode means basically you have no effects on the guitar. Like it's not a preset. You don't set it to have certain effects. Basically, you'll just be playing and be like, oh, I want reverb. So then you click one of these, which has the reverb setting on it, and then there'll be reverb. You can take it off easily just by clicking it straight away. So you have that. You have the comp, which you can have compression, T-wah, which is wah. It's computer wah. The pedal will do the wah for you. You'll set things, but with these knobs, like you'll have the speed, level of it, and yeah, the attack. You can also with this, there are quite a few nice effects with this. Like you can turn, like I talked about the ESP with the coil tap. Not every guitar has a coil tap. So this is really handy for those people who don't have those really expensive guitars, or they don't want to spend about 100 or more bucks buying new pickups that have that. You can change a single guitar, well, a guitar with single coils, to sound like they have humbuckers on them. You can do the reverse, and then you just have a solo thing for if you're doing a solo. But yeah, it's really nice. I find that really handy. So if I've decided I'm going somewhere, I don't trust the people around me, and I want to take one of my cheaper guitars, but I still want to have that ability to swap. I really love to use this because it just really helps me out. You have the ODDS, overdrive distortion, for those who have no idea what it was. It took me a while to figure that out. You have boost, just if you just want to bring it up, like you're doing a clean solo, but you just need to pull yourself up a little bit more so people notice you a little bit more. Natural, just makes it sound natural. Overdrive 1, obviously for those crunchier, more attacky sounds. I have great diction. Blues, basically some of these have to do with genre. Just distortion, it's just a preset distortion that Boss uses. Classic, just try and make it sound more classic to the 8 from 60s to 70s sound in there. Well, 60, 70 distortion. Modern, so the newer metal distortion, and metal, that will be from 70s to 90s. Those sounds will more or less and in between with that. Core, from metalcore, obviously for those who like those really intense distortions. And fuzz for those Jimi Hendrix lovers. Obviously, yeah, you can set parameters for that as well. Drive, tone, level, switch it on and off. Modulation, chorus, phase, flanger, rotary, those sort of things. You have harmonist, and octave. Don't use this that much, because that's more for, I feel, for freelance guitarists. And for those older bands, I don't really play music like that, so I don't find the need to use this. I might use tremolo or vibrato, sorry. But yeah, that's basically all I'll use, because harmonist, I can't really find anything for me to use with that. Or octave. This just doesn't sound right with what I like to play, so I don't use it. Delay, I do not use delay whatsoever. Don't find the need to use it, but it's still nice to have that. You can put this straight into a speaker. You have preamps in here, or into just a clean amp. Just have, as I said, preamps, clean combo, so it's like a little combo. Tweed for those tweedy apps. Stack for those nice stacks, those double cab stacks. Gives a nice sound like that. Lead. R Fear. I think it's R Refire. I'm sorry, I'm not American, for those American people. Basically, I sound differently to you guys, so do not hate on me for saying things wrong. Or you can go all the way this way, switch it off, or you can switch on equalizer so you can set it up set it up yourself. So if you have something you know you want and you like and you don't want to have standard stuff they put on there, you can change it up yourself. There's a reverb thing here. Basically, the reverb is set, which annoys me a little bit, so it's not really an effect you can add on. It has to be set right at the beginning, and it's always like that. So you can't have a reverb effect just during the song in a certain part. It has to be on the whole song, unless you can like magically work your toes and switch it off with your toes. Output level, so you can change it. Basically, with this amp, you have why did I say amp? With this pedal, you have so many things controlling volume. You have levels on the actual effects. This preamp has levels. This has output level, and you have the master volume thing with this. This is what it is straight away. So straight away you're doing volume. But then also with this, you have wah, voice, octave, plus and minus, so basically as if you have a Floyd Rose, modulator rate, and delay rate. So basically with this and this, you can, if you have the right effect on, you can control it with the pedal. Yeah. Generally, I only use wah. As I said, there's not much I could use for voice. And especially with the pedal, I like to use a talk box if I'm going to do something like that, because it's just more free. And I just think it's much nicer. And then, as I was saying, this is not just a pedal board. Well, it's not a normal pedal. This also, it has the pedal board mode and it has presets. So it has about 50 presets in here, probably more. I do not go through the presets, I just use pedal board mode. But it has so many presets you can use. So if you're not into this, all you want is one effect right on there, or you just not, you don't find you're skilled enough, or it's just too much work, you can just straight away just use the stuff in here. Or you can program the stuff, you can reprogram it as well, but you can use effects in here, play them. You can swap between effects using these. That's why it has the 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, it's backwards for you guys. But yeah, basically you can swap between them fast enough. But as I said, I like more personalized touch, even though you can change the settings of the preset effects. But yeah, I just like the pedal board mode. To me, I like the more classic feel of effects. Classic. K and C ish. Never mind. Spelling is another thing you shouldn't hate on me for. Yeah, this is just going down fast. Yeah, so and then what I didn't show you for this is basically what you do is a little switch in there. You have to apply pressure, so you basically like not stand on it, but you push it down and it'll switch it on. And you have this. It's really nice. It has an auxiliary input. You won't be able to read it, but you can see over there. It's auxiliary input. Another nice feature is when you get this out of the box, if you buy it, I'm not saying you should go buy this, but yeah, if you get this, you're going to be looking for it. Where's the on button? Where's the on button? input for the guitar is the on button. So when you plug this in, when you plug your jack in here, it switches on. I found that to be really cool. And right away, well, not in the beginning because I didn't know how to switch it on. But yeah, it's really awesome. Plug it in, switches on, unplug it, it's off. It's basically it helps with a lot of hassle of, oh, my pedal's not working because you're not plugged in, you're not playing. Not that it happens much, but yeah. Outputs, two outputs. So if you want to have a stereo thing going on, you can do that. Left one's mono if you just have one amp to plug in. Headphones or recording goes in there. Foot switch. I don't know why this pedal needs a foot switch, but yeah, it has foot switch. And then yeah, for the power input, basically there's the bottom. You can have batteries in this. I don't use batteries because I don't like batteries. Batteries annoy me because always when I'm halfway through a song, batteries decide to die. The only exception I make with batteries is for my wireless system. So yeah, this is the Boss ME-70, an awesome pedal, especially for anyone can use this. You can pros. It's good for pros. It's good for beginners. Good for people who have a lot of money to spend. It's good for people who are trying to save. It's a good thing. I'm not too sure about prices on this, but yeah. It's not too expensive, I don't think. I don't remember breaking the bank when I got this. So yeah, I've used it. I've had this 2 years probably as well, maybe even longer. This is one of the things I've had for the longest, and it hasn't failed me yet. So yeah, it's quite reliable. It's metal, so it can take bashing. I'm not going to throw this obviously because just in case something goes wrong. But yeah, this can probably be thrown around a lot. And then it probably will not break.